The ocean is a vast, mysterious world, covering over 70% of our planet, but we've explored less than 5% of its depths. What lurks beneath the waves defies belief, and today we're diving into the bizarre, the terrifying, and the downright unbelievable. Welcome to the bizarre, and here are the top 5 unbelievable creatures found in our oceans. Number 5. The Goblin Shark. Meet the Goblin Shark, nature's nightmare fuel. With a face only a mother could love, this shark has been dubbed a living fossil, tracing its lineage back 125 million years. But the real showstopper, its alien-like jaw mechanism. The Goblin Shark's jaw can extend up to 3 inches out of its mouth to snatch prey. That jaw, it can shoot out like a spring-loaded trap, snatching prey with lightning speed. Imagine a shark crossed with an alien, and you've got the Goblin Shark. That's not the only bizarre appearance about the Goblin Shark. Unlike most sharks, the Goblin Shark has semi-translucent skin, giving it a pink or reddish appearance. This isn't due to pigmentation, it's because you can see its blood vessels beneath the skin. Despite their fearsome look, Goblin Sharks aren't fast. They rely on ambush tactics instead of speed, using their extendable jaws to catch unsuspecting prey. They're usually found at depths of 100 to 1,200 meters, but some have been discovered as deep as 4,300 feet. That's why sightings are so rare. Number 4, the vampire squid. Don't let the name fool you. The vampire squid isn't out for blood, but it does look like something out of a horror film. Despite its name, the vampire squid is in a category of its own, belonging to the order Vampyromorphidae, a lineage that's 300 million years old. With glowing eyes and a dark webbed cloak, this creature thrives in the ocean's deepest, darkest zones. It thrives in waters so low in oxygen that most other creatures can't survive. Its metabolic rate is one of the lowest of any cephalopod, allowing it to live in these extreme conditions. When threatened, it flips its cloak inside out, revealing spiny projections that make it look even more terrifying. Nature's goth kid living in eternal darkness. The vampire squid has photophores, light-producing organs on its body and tentacle tips. It can flash or dim them to confuse predators. Like an underwater disco ball, it moves by shooting water from a funnel behind its head, giving it a ghostly, gliding motion through the pitch-black depths. But don't worry, unlike its terrifying name suggests, the vampire squid doesn't hunt for prey. It feeds on marine snow, a mix of dead plankton, fecal matter, and organic debris drifting down from above. Number 3, the Yeti Crab. Next up, the Yeti Crab. Yes, you heard that right. Discovered in 2005, this fuzzy little crustacean has hairy, claw-like arms that look straight out of a sci-fi movie. But those hairs aren't just for show. They house bacteria that help the crab detoxify poisonous minerals from the hydrothermal vents it calls home. Who knew the ocean had its own version of Bigfoot? The Yeti crab is completely blind, having no developed eyes, which is common for creatures living in pitch-black deep-sea environments. It lives in some of the most inhospitable environments on Earth, hydrothermal vents that spew superheated, mineral-rich water reaching temperatures of up to 700 degrees Fahrenheit or 370 degrees Celsius. The crab hangs out on the edges where the temperature is more manageable. Tell us in the comments where you think it gets its name from. Number 2, the Sarcastic Fringehead. With a name like Sarcastic Fringehead, you'd expect some attitude. And you'd be right. This small but fierce fish is known for its outrageous territorial battles. When 2 fringeheads fight, they press their enormous, brightly colored mouths together in a bizarre underwater face-off. It's like a staring contest, but with giant mouths. Weird, aggressive, and totally unbelievable. This behavior is a way to establish dominance without causing serious harm. Despite being only about 12 inches long, their mouths can extend wider than their own bodies. It's like having a fish with a built-in megaphone. They're mostly found off the coast of California and Baja California, living at depths of 10 to 240 feet. So technically, you could meet one on your next beach trip, if you dare. Number 1, the Barreleye Fish. And taking the top spot, the Barreleye Fish. This deep-sea marvel has a completely transparent head, revealing its tubular rotating eyes inside. That's right, you can literally see its brain. Those eyes can move in all directions, helping it spot prey while staying perfectly still in the water. It's like nature decided to make a fish out of a science experiment and forgot to cover it up. Its tubular eyes can rotate inside its transparent dome, letting it look both upwards to spot prey, silhouetted against faint light, and forwards to focus on what's ahead while feeding. It's like having built-in periscopes. Found at depths of 600 to 800 meters, or about 2,000 to 2,600 feet, it inhabits the ocean's twilight zone, where light barely penetrates, giving it that otherworldly appearance. While the species was first described in 1939, it wasn't observed alive in its natural habitat until 2004, when researchers at the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute captured footage of it for the first time. From ancient predators to see-through heads, our oceans are teeming with creatures stranger than fiction, and we've only scratched the surface. Which of these bizarre beings blew your mind? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's weirdest wonders. Until next time, stay curious.